I'd like to call order special Ashland Board of Commissioners. I'd like to ask for a motion to file the call letter.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, moving on to old business.
Mr. Moore, I think you're muted.
You're on mute, Jim.
I went the whole meeting yesterday and didn't do that. Turned it on and off. All right. Item A, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 4 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Frederick and May Construction Company, Inc. regarding their contract for the Pollard Mills Drainage Improvement Project, increasing the contract amount by $3,965 to be paid by Community Development Block Grant Funds, and extending the contract completion date by 30 days for the Department of Community and Economic Development.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All right.
No.
Item B, second reading.
Oh, hang on.
Vote.
We didn't hear you vote. We didn't hear you call for the vote. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Sorry,
Aye.
I didn't hear.
All right. Any opposed? All right. Now, Jim.
All right, thanks. I'm off today. Item B, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 1 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Southern Ohio Trenching and Excavating, Inc. in the amount of $35,000 for a contract regarding the cured in place pipe repairs project for the Department of Engineering.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Item C, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 1 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Orders Construction Company, Inc. in the amount of $27,382.18 for a contract for the construction of the Ashland Water Treatment Plant Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System, SCADA, for the Department of Engineering.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
Favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Item D, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 2 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and American Suncraft Company, Inc. for a contract regarding the Summit Tank Interior Painting and Rehabilitation Project for the Department of Engineering, increasing the contract amount by $42,050.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
Okay. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Item E, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, adopting the job description for the position of Administrative Assistant City Clerk as a replacement for Administrative Secretary to the City Manager and Legal Secretary Assistant City Clerk, both in the Department of General Government, the Policies and Procedures Compensation Plan and Classification Plan as adopted by ordinance number 51, series of 2017, as previously amended.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Item F, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, amending ordinance number 22A, series of 1989, as amended by ordinance number 128, series of 1989, which established parking schedules and provided a penalty for the violation, establishing no parking on both sides of 10th Street from Greenup Avenue to Winchester Avenue, and no parking on the east side of 10th Street from Winchester Avenue to Carter Avenue.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Item G, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance to the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 1 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Rumpke of Kentucky, Inc., extending the contract to June 1, 2021 for the removal and disposition of sludge from the wastewater treatment plant for the Department of Utilities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Item H, Second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and directing the mayor to execute addendum number 1, increasing the engineering service agreement between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Strand Associates, Inc. for the wastewater treatment plant expansion and improvements project in the amount of $46,800.
So moved. Second. Either way.
Nope. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Item I, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, providing for the rules and regulations for any special event occurring upon or within city property, streets, sidewalks, rights of way, and parks of the City of Ashland, to be known and commonly referred to as the Special Event Ordinance, and repealing ordinance number 56, series of 2009.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Item J, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, amending ordinance number 43, series of 2016, as amended by ordinance number 104, series of 2016, providing for the rules and regulations for the use of Central Park and other city parks within the City of Ashland, Kentucky, fixing penalties for the violation thereof, adopting the facility use rental information form for the use of city park facilities, and repealing all other ordinances in conflict herewith.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All righty.
Item K, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, providing for the rules and regulations for the use of the Port of Ashland Riverfront Park within the City of Ashland, Kentucky, fixing penalties for the violation thereof, and repealing any and all other ordinances in conflict herewith, and specifically repealing ordinance number 99, series of 2010, as amended by ordinance number 97, series of 2013, and ordinance number 30, series of 2018.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Okay. Thank you. There's
We're okay.
any discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Item L, second reading and final adoption, excuse me, of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and improving Phase 2 of the Glaylow of Ashland LLC apartments, and authorizing and directing the mayor to execute the Phase 2 approval regarding the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, Section 8, project-based voucher program for the Department of Community and Economic Development.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
I just want to clarify. I did have reached out to me and asked me about this, but so to clarify for the public, this part of partnership with Glaylow through.
You're breaking up, Matt.
We can't hardly hear you.
Well, cell phone.
I think I understood the gist of the question. This is part of the contract that we previously approved, where we agreed to provide vouchers of a certain number of vouchers to assist in the financing of the major renovations and repairs. And because of the federal regulations, each time they complete a phase of the repairs and we inspect and approve, then we pass this approval. So this is Phase 2. The first 2 phases of, I think, 8 are now completed, and this will come up as they complete each phase. But it's not really anything new. It's what the city committed to some time ago.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
We need a vote.
All right. Go ahead.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, I think we're ready for new business now, if you all are ready. And item A under new business is first reading and approval of an ordinance entitled an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, adopting the 2019 Community Development Block Grant Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Review, and authorizing and directing the mayor to submit the 2019 CAPER for the Department of Community and Economic Development. And I think, as you all know, but for the public that are watching, we're asking that somebody move the adoption but not second, because this needs to be pulled back and some changes made to it before it comes back at the next meeting.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
And do I have a second?
It therefore dies for lack of a second. And the final item on my agenda, the mayor is requesting your approval and concurrence of his appointment or nomination of Rusty Jordan to the Cemetery Board for a 2-year term, retroactive to September 17th, 2020, to expire on September 17th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Now the best part of our morning. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Have a
Thanks,
great
everyone.
weekend.
Giving everybody.